Hello, hello. I am so excited. This is Lifetime Success with Jennifer Yon Agency. It's our Wellness Wednesdays, the days that I always look forward to because I believe as an entrepreneur, our health is number one to be successful and to endure everything that we go through in life. So on this Wellness Wednesday, I am joined by one of my good old friends, Annette Watson-Johnson. How are you today, Annette?
Am feeling fabulous and blessed.
Yes, I can tell. I knew when I was going to see you today, you were going to have your pearls on. So before we get into wellness on this beautiful Wednesday, I want you to tell our viewers, a little bit about who you are, and what your foundation is, and why you are a lover of pearls. And I know that's a mouthful.
Yes. Believe me, I had to practice that so I can kind of tone it down so that it can make a lot of sense. So my name is Annette Watson-Johnson, originally from St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, Midwest.
Yes.
Born and raised Kojic in the family of 11. I'm number 9. So I was a brat and still am a brat in the family.
Okay.
But I have always been an advocate of wellness. And since I was a little girl, I remember my father buying us, Flintstone vitamins. And I remember taking those, and that has took me up until today. Just, making sure I'm healthy, my family is healthy. And, with that said, even through some of the trials and tribulations I've been through in my life, I would adjust my vitamins to match what I was going through in my life, because our bodies change every 7 years. So our deficiencies are there. So you feed the deficiencies with vitamins and minerals. So I always knew that, vitamins were important. And that was just one part of wellness. You had to take care of your mental, physical, and spiritual wellness. And that's why I started my nonprofit organization called Dynamic Participators Enterprise Incorporated. We create inclusive wellness events and activities, and we partner with churches and organizations to incorporate wellness programs into their church, schools, etc. Because we have been advocates of wellness for a long time. And not sure, but when God gives you a vision and a purpose, you go with it, because our organization is needed more now than ever during this pandemic.
You are so right. So your organization, would you describe your organization more as wellness advocates? Because I notice a lot of things you post is always so encouraging. If you have not met Annette Watson-Johnson, make sure that you go and her page, Dynamic Participators Incorporated, so you can be up to date with what we're talking about. But a lot of your posts are always, guided towards your mental health or spiritual health or, physical health. And I really look forward to seeing those.
Yes, perfect. Because like I said, your mental, physical, and spiritual wellness is very, very important. And incorporating events that can fit into an organization works best. That's why I say we work with organizations and churches. Not one type of program fit all.
Okay.
So once we know the circumstances that are pertaining to the organization, we create an event. Like we did create a wellness retreat, which we did have to cancel, but believe me, it will come to fruition.
Yes.
And it focused on a lot of our church goers. I had a couple of pastors' wives coming because I wanted them to take this information back to the church. And as you can see, a lot of our church members are the ones that are suffering. Our older church members are suffering from this COVID-19. And I really want us to get well. So it's still going to happen. It's still going to come to fruition. And like you were saying, if people can just go onto my website, our Facebook page, and just keep continuing to review the events and activities I have. And not only that, just the information that I post out there, because I seek out information. If it touched me, I know it's going to touch whoever the reader is.
Yes, and you know what? That is actually what brought us here today, because I'm flipping through social media, and I always follow you. The moment that we started working together, if you don't know, Annette was one of our cover girls for IBA Success Magazine. Okay, yes, there is the edition. She was our cover girl. You definitely have to check out her spread. You can always go back to ibasuccess.com and look at all of our archives. So you got to read her story. But from the moment that I've been following you, you have always encouraged me, just my health wise, because I was like, okay, during our photo shoot, I want my body to look like when I am able and blessed to reach the age that you are. So I really have been inspired. And watching you last week, I noticed that you were working with CMOS, which my nutritionist has been like feeding that to me lately. And I was taking it and I was like, and I hadn't really grasp the understanding for it fully. I just know that, working with Leader Nutrition, he's like, this is what you need to take. This is going to build your immune system, and I'm taking it. But it doesn't taste good. And I seen you making a drink with it, and I seen, your whole process with it. And I was like, wow, I gained deeper understanding for why he was instructing me to start taking the CMOS.
Right. Like I said, your body changes every 7 years. I call myself a vitaminologist as well as a wellness ambassador. But I can tell you this, even though I was taking a multivitamin, I always have my doctor, when I go to my annual exam, they're going to pull your blood. They're going to take your blood anyway. So you ask the doctor to read your deficiencies to see what you're deficient in. And you may be surprised, because when I went years ago, I asked my dad, my doctor, what is it that I'm deficient in? She said, okay. So she read my vitamin deficiencies, and she said, number one, you're too hyper to be taking B12. She said, your B12 is through the roof, so go off of your B12. And then she said, but you're vitamin D deficient. After all of that, see, like I said, your body can change. And when you're deficient in a certain vitamin or mineral, that's when you start getting sick, diabetes, high blood pressure. Look at all the diseases and find out what is it that you have to take to get better.
Right.
CMOS, vitamins are excellent, but there's no one size fit all vitamin for everybody. That's why it's good for you to get your report from your doctor to see what is it that you're deficient in. And us Black women and Black men and Black children, we buy vitamins off the shelf and they do not feed us. We need that extra vitamin D. We need that extra iron. We need that extra A and that K. So that's why CMOS is a great addition to your diet. Okay. Your body is built with 102 minerals. CMOS has 92 of those minerals. Wow. Every day you lose minerals. Every day you can go up the steps. You can do a load of laundry. You can sleep. You're losing minerals. So you can wake up deficient in something. So why not add those minerals back into your diet so that you won't develop diseases? And that's why it's important for you to take CMOS.
So I want you to say this one more time, because that really hit home. How many minerals do our bodies have? And then say that number again as far as the amount of minerals that CMOS have, because you are listening to Annette. We are on our Wellness Wednesday, and this alone is some information that should make you say, hey, wait a minute, compare this. I need this in my body.
Yes. Your body is made up of 102 minerals. That's what your body needs to operate healthy, to keep your immune system healthy, to keep yourself healthy, energized. Remember, this COVID-19 is attacking those with low immunes, meaning that those with deficiencies. You hear people saying, oh, she was healthy. She probably was healthy, so she thought, but she was deficient in something. That's why it's so important to get that reading from your doctor every year when you go to the doctor for your annual. Your body is made up of 102 minerals that you need every day in your body to sustain.
Right.
CMOS God gave that to us.
Mhm.
It's come from the sea.
It's from the sea. It's the natural element. It's there. It's packed with minerals.
Yes, God gave that to us. And it has 92 of the minerals your body needs.
Awesome.
So you're almost there. And then people say, "Oh, I eat enough fruits and vegetables." You might do, but you may be deficient in the area where you need a little extra something.
Okay.
So why not look at taking your vitamins, taking some sea moss, and go on and just be healthy, because this pandemic is not going anywhere anytime soon. I was looking at a documentary on polio. It took a decade, more than a decade, to get a polio vaccine. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be wearing a mask for the next 10 years.
Mhm.
I want to walk around here happy, healthy, and knowing that I'm sipping on my sea moss or eating my sea moss, taking my vitamins, and the doctor saying I'm healthy and I'm not deficient.
Mhm.
And I can tell you this: I am in my 50s, and I have never been on medication.
Wow. That
You're
alone.
not on medication, and my doctors tell me, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep doing it. I was talking to one of my doctors, and he was like, "What are you taking?" He was writing down, "What you taking?"
It's amazing when you can inspire others and give some nuggets that could build immunity, build communities.
Yeah.
It's Wellness Wednesday. You are watching Success on the Set. You're watching Lifetime Success with Annette Watson-Johnson. She's talking to us about sea moss, the benefits it can have on your body, the amount of minerals that are in it. Like, this is some good stuff, you all. So if you are watching, make sure you hashtag live. And if you watch the play, hashtag replay for us. Annette, so all of the minerals, all of what's needed for our bodies with sea moss. How do you recommend we get it in our bodies on a daily basis? Because I've just seen it and I Googled it and then ran into the Caribbean store and bought this bag of stuff. And I was like, ooh, what am I going to do with this? So tell us a little bit on the process on what you do with sea moss and how a person can get some from you, as well as just include it in their daily diet.
So love and tender and care always start with home. And I've always been that advocate for my family. And I'm always calling, "Are you taking your vitamins?" Years ago, I called my family and told all of them to get on vitamin D.
Okay.
I told them to get on vitamin D years ago, before this pandemic came to fruition. And my kids are grown, they're in their 20s, and I still buy them vitamins. "Are you taking your vitamins? Are you taking your vitamins?" And I've always been that advocate. So my sister, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but my a close family relative, she just reminded me, "I'm going to take whatever you tell me to, because I tried my best to get pregnant, and you told me what to take, and I got pregnant." So she said, "Whatever you got, I want some of." So I sent a lot of my sea moss gels to my family. I was not looking to make a profit. I just wanted them to get well, and I wanted them to really make it through this pandemic, through COVID-19. And so other people saw that and said, "Oh my God, you have to sell me some of this." And I'm not going to be honorary. I would love to sell this out to the masses. So I had to work expeditiously to get a flyer together, get a cost together. And I just launched last night, and I'm selling the sea moss. And my sea moss is a little different from the ones you see out there in the market. Like I said, I've been researching vitamins, and I've used vitamins, and I'm using what I know from experience and what I've researched to make my sea moss. So my sea moss target ailments.
Okay.
My sea moss target high blood pressure. I have a sea moss formula that targets high blood sugar, sickle cell. So I have that type of sea moss that I have, and everything that I use is organic.
Okay.
It's not man-made. It is organically grown.
Okay.
So, and that's what I use in my sea moss, because you don't want to put anything in a sea moss that's going to destroy the minerals that you put into it. And the best way to eat it is to find the best way that you can get it down. Some people don't like the consistency, and I'm going to show you how to make pie. I have some sitting here, but the best way to get it down is to find the way that you can really take it in. Some people like it in smoothies. You can't taste it in a smoothie because a smoothie is already thick and delicious. You could put it in your own bowl of soup. 2 teaspoons is what you really need per day to get what you need. You can put it in your own individual bowl of soup. your own individual bowl of beans. I say that because you don't want to add it to the big bowl that you're cooking. If you're cooking a big pot, that's what you want to do. Put it in your own bowl. If you can take it just like I do sometimes, if I don't have time to make a smoothie, I just take my 2 spoons and push it down with some water because I don't drink juice. But I just push it down with water. You know, you got to find a way to get it down.
Okay. It is. The consistency is, it can be very hard and, easy to adjust to. But when you think about it, what it's doing for your body, you just shoot it on down and keep it going. I love the fact that you were making a drink with it because I never really thought about that. Doing a lot of protein shakes,
right?
Teas. I'm like, okay, I can get down with drinking it because maybe it won't taste jelly taste to it.
Right. So this is how you make the sea moss. I order some. I'm not going to push who sell it because you have to go out there and I'm not endorsing any product, but this is what it looked like when you get it in.
Okay.
You really have to read to make sure that the person that's selling the product, you read their reviews and make sure that it is authentic sea moss because there is some fake sea moss out there.
Okay.
So get it in. And I ordered before. I only ordered one before just to make sure because this seller says that she cleans it very good and thoroughly because it's from the sea. You're going to get sand and everything on that. But she cleans it really well. When I get it in, I do wash it at least 3 more times.
Okay.
And when I wash it in spring water. And as you can see, I've soaked this overnight. You see that?
Yes.
Okay. So if you
so you have it in a bowl, you purchase sea moss, you put it in a bowl, you soak it overnight. Okay.
With lime. The lime takes away the smell and sometimes even the flavor because it ends up tasting like lime.
Okay.
And it's good because lime also makes it more alkaline.
Okay.
And if you read up on alkaline is what you want in your body. You pay a lot of money for water that's alkaline when you can just add baking soda, lemon, or lime, and you have alkaline water. But the sea moss is already alkaline because it has a lot of nutrients and it's from the earth. Okay. So then you can take some of this sea moss, like I do. And you see my blender.
Okay. We can't see the blender. Okay. The blender is coming in. We see the blender. If you are watching, this is Wellness Wednesday, and we're getting a live demonstration on sea moss, how to prepare it. This is amazing. Make sure you share this video and tag a friend that you care about on this Wellness Wednesday.
That's right. You just take a handful because it does make a lot. I'm just taking a little bit.
Okay.
It does make a lot. Save the water.
Okay.
That you soak it in. You can put the water on your hair as a conditioner. You can I put some sea salt in mine, the water that's left over, and I did a body scrub. Or you can use it as your hair conditioner. It's so many things you can do because remember, there's some minerals in there in the water because you soaked it overnight. Okay, so then you take spring water again. Spring water. Do not use faucet water because you do not want those additional additives that have been added to our water into your sea moss. You want to keep it natural and the way God intended it to be.
Right.
Put the water in there. It's very easy to do. And then you blend. Some people may like theirs a little thicker.
Okay.
You can add more to it. It won't hurt.
We are really in a live demonstration. This is Wellness Wednesday. I hope you are taking notes. I hope you are tuning in and sharing this with your family members. Sea moss has so many minerals in it. Annette has shared with us today the amazing things that it can do for your body. She has actually took us from the very front of the process of how you can purchase the sea moss, soak it overnight, put it in a blender, drink it. There's lots of ways that you can get sea moss in your body. I advise everyone to Google and do some research on your own, because that's when you truly understand the benefits. And for me, it means so much more.
Yes.
Annette, that was awesome. Like I'm really thankful, really impressed. It's Wellness Wednesday. Your business, your organization, I should say, is all about wellness. It's all about being an ambassador to health. You have now created a product, and like you said, you didn't do it with the intention to sell it.
Right.
However, some of us don't want to make it, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a lot of people do not want to make it. They prefer to buy it. And my family, they're germaphobes like I am. I eat out of everybody's kitchen. And when I do make this for my customers, I wear a hat and I wear gloves and I wear my mask.
Okay.
But my family said that, you know what, you have to make it. And friends of mine said, you have to make us some, because most people who make it, they do make it in their kitchen. Right. Like I said, I'm a germaphobe and I don't trust anybody's kitchen unless I have actually been there. But once you finish this, you put it in the refrigerator and it turns into a thicker gel.
Okay.
That's the substance that you're talking about.
Okay.
It gets a little thicker. Right now, it looks a little runny, but it does turn into a gel when you put it in the fridge.
How long does that normally take before it's the gel?
Overnight.
Okay.
Overnight. So this is the one I take, and I take 2 spoons of that. This is the one with all of my additives in it. This is for blood sugar. I keep my blood sugar leveled. Like I said, I don't take anything, but I think that we're all pre-diabetic, so I put vitamins and things in there to make it extra. Did you want me to make a smoothie?
Yes.
Okay, so this is my favorite smoothie. I'm not endorsing any products, but I love berries because they are very, very good.
Okay.
One thing you can get, I sometimes use the fresh when it's in season, but one thing about frozen, you can always get the freshly frozen berries. This is berries and kale, so it has blueberries, strawberries, and everything in it with kale. And I love it. And I just get it from like DJ's. And I put a little bit of that there, because when you buy it frozen, then you don't have to add the ice. Okay. Okay. So can you see that? Okay.
I see it. It's Wellness Wednesday. Now we are making a smoothie using some sea moss. You all are watching. I'm going to say the best way to stay connected at this point is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Seems that there are being some difficulties with Facebook. Not sure if you are watching live on Facebook, but if you are getting cut out of any of this, subscribe to IBA Success, Jennifer Yon on YouTube. Watch the videos. All of our guests, their information will be in our feeds. Reach out to them if you want more information. I will put Annette's email address in the feed so you can reach out to her. We'll get a contact number. You know, it's really at the end of the day doing the things that you can do at home. In the background right now, she is making us a smoothie. She's showing us some of the ingredients as we watch. Share this video, tag this video, and understand how good it is to have knowledge to take care of your health. So Annette, what all have you put in that smoothie?
Okay, I have put ginger.
Okay.
Almond milk. You can use green tea, whatever you want to use. I use a guava. This does not cause glycemic index for those with blood sugar issues. Whereas if you put honey in there, you may have a blood sugar spike, and that's why I use that. And I'm putting my 2 spoons of my specially blend. I call this God's gift because he gave me the gift to, he passed his gift down from my grandmother, my great grandmother. She was an herbalist. I knew nothing about it until my father and mother informed me, you're into vitamins just like your big mother. She used to always be into herbs and vitamins and keep everybody healthy. And God gave me that gift. He passed that gift down to me. So I'm very appreciative of that. So then, like I said, I put 2 of these in there, my 2 spoons of my special blend, sea moss, and I put my kale berry mix, and I love my ginger. I love ginger. I love it. I just love the flavor, but you got to be careful because it can be very powerful. Okay, so this is how
This is a treat, you all. You are getting it today. If you are wanting the ingredients to the smoothie or any more information on sea moss, definitely reach out to Annette. Do understand we are not doctors. We are not telling you to get off of your medications. We are not prescribing a magic remedy. We're just giving you knowledge that was researched independently and wanted to share some great things that you can do knowing and understanding what sea moss is. So again, don't say we told you to stop taking your medications. We're just giving you some advice on what is helping in someone else's household that could definitely possibly help in yours. So Wellness Wednesday, we're with Annette. For more, again, we will put her email address out on this feed. He is lifting up that smoothie behind us.
This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite delicious blend. See, it's already icy because the fruit were frozen. Mm-hmm. So it's already icy. I'm putting it in this glass so you can actually see it. How delicious it looks. I use a paper straw and I use
Oh, I am so jealous. It's Wellness Wednesday. Get this Wellness Wednesdays with Jennifer Yon Agency. Annette, this has been so much fun. You have showed us the benefits of sea moss in your eyes. Yeah. You also made a smoothie and showed us how to prepare it. Yeah. Tell us how we can find you. Tell us how a person can reach out to you, contact you. Sure. If you want more information.
You can go to my website, dynamicparticipators.org.
Okay.
And there is information on the tab that says Dynamic AWJ Products. That is where my sea moss information is. It talks about all the benefits and how you can order if you wanted one of God's Gift special blended sea moss jars that come in 3 sizes. But you don't even have to buy from me. There's a lot of people out there selling sea moss. I just want everybody to get well. I don't want to see another person expire from this. I want us all to live and be happy.
Yes.
But if you would like to purchase one of my special blends, or you can purchase the original, it does come in 3 sizes. Mm-hmm. It comes in the 8.
Okay.
It comes in the 16 ounce. And then it also comes in a 32 ounce.
And they can find this on your website.
Yes, they can.
Okay, so make sure you go to dynamicparticipators.org if you want more information or if you want to purchase the product. Mm-hmm. Annette, thank you. This has been an amazing Wellness Wednesday. I will be dropping the feeds. Also, like Annette on Facebook. What's your Facebook page, Annette?
I have 4.
Okay.
Actually, you can go to Facebook, and I am at Dynamic Participators.
Dynamic Participators on Facebook. What about IG? Are you on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram, and that J Forever. I am on there. Your Ambassador for Wellness. That is another website I have, and that's where you get a lot of the health benefits from there too. So those are the 3 pages that you would really be able to get in contact with me.
Your Ambassador for Wellness. Is that a website?
That's a Facebook page.
That's a Facebook page. Okay. So Facebook, Dynamic Participators, and
yes, and that J Forever.
Okay.
And that's on Instagram.
Awesome.
ANETJAY Forever.
On Instagram. It has been an amazing Wellness Wednesday. We've talked sea moss. Don't forget, you can read more about Annette by going into the archives of IBA Success Magazine because she was our cover girl. Thank you so much, Annette, for joining us today.
Okay, Sure. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, because you are a girl running the world in her pearls. You have
Yes,
overcome your adversities. You have went down into the bottom of the sea and pulled out that pearl
there we
from
go.
the oyster, and that represents your adversity. So now you're going to wear those pearls and show that your adversities did not hold you back.
Yes.
That's why I wear my pearls.
That is why she wears her pearls. And the whole story, again, is in IBA Success Magazine, like Jennifer Yon Agency, like IBA Success Magazine. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see all of the videos that we put out on a weekly basis. We're going to sign off for now, but we will see you again. Thank you again, Annette. And you all, don't forget, have a Wellness Wednesday.
Yes. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.